I mean, they were really touchy and they played up in your space on defense, and I think that flustered us a little bit, definitely in the first half. But I'm glad that we were able to rely on our defense for sure. Like, we aren't used to having some of our shots not fall, and so like I said, we shot pretty low from the 3-point line. But I think we really executed on defense well, and that'll help us more than anything for the rest of March.
I don't have the season stats in front of me, but I'm guessing Gabby probably has 5 blocks or less this year. I mean, she's got 2 big ones. I mean, she had one against Nebraska and one today. Just thoughts on that?
I mean, Gabby's just an amazing defensive player and amazing player all around. And we know that she takes on that challenge a lot of guarding one of the team's best players, and sometimes that doesn't always show up in the box score, but she's so willing to do that for this team, and I'm super proud of her. And in the Big Ten Championship and not today, like, that was awesome. I'm super happy for her.
You turned that into a bucket. Mm-hmm. Walk us through that.
I said earlier they were really pressuring us on defense, like you could see all game. And I know how good of a driver I am, and I think that truly is the best time to drive. So the lane was wide open, and like I said, we're playing to win, not to lose. So I saw an opportunity and I took it, and I was glad I could finish that down the stretch.
It seemed like you were, when you turned, it was just past half court, and you were like, okay, I got this, and I'm just going to drive it to the bucket. It's wide open.
Yeah, they were really in our space all game. So I think I was a little bit frustrated earlier on, and I think I could have taken more opportunities driving to the rim because of how tough their defense was and how much over the read line they were playing. So, I was thinking about that down the stretch for sure, and I saw my opportunity and I took it.
So during that play, I don't know if you noticed it, but Caden's like screaming for the ball, and you took it the distance. It was a great moment that, hey, she doesn't have to do everything, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think everyone knows that Caitlin is going to want the ball, and she probably most likely will have the ball down the stretch, but I know how good of a driver I am, and I saw that opportunity, and there was still, a minute and a half left in the fourth quarter. Like, that's still a ton of time, and we still need to get shots, and the game was tied, so I honestly didn't even hear her, so I didn't know that happened. But, I saw an open lane, and I know how good of a driver I am.
What were your emotions like when that happened? The bench is just going, I don't know if you're going to see the replays at some point.
Yeah.
Adrian is just going nuts.
That's awesome.
The emotions in the building, you break a tie in the final 2 minutes of the fourth quarter.
Yeah, all the emotions really, and then Gabby's in my face and chest bumping me, so that was a fun moment to share with her for sure. But that's like the moments you kind of dream of in March for sure. And it was such a close game, and everyone made great plays down the stretch. Like, it wasn't just that one. Hannah hit 2 big free throws, and Caitlin hit big free throws down the stretch. So it definitely wasn't just that play, and I think everyone really executed down the stretch.
I think that your and one bucket was your team's only field goal in the fourth quarter. What did they do defensively that made it so tough for you guys to score in the fourth?
Yeah, I think they were really touchy, up in our face, aggressive, and I think that flustered us a little bit, and the refs weren't calling much like ticky-tack fouls really, and I'd rather it be that way than not. But I think that did fluster us in the first half, and even down the stretch, like, we let them come back and we were up by 10. So I think that having their defense like that caused our offense to fall short a little bit, but I know that they played great defense, but I think we played great defense as well.
You're